Alright, what's going on, y'all? So in today's video, we're going to be giving this Muck team a second try. I just like this Muck team, and, you know, I feel like we definitely got to see it do some things, but why not get to see it do some more things? Maybe we can even get Basculegion to do more work, right? The one thing that I was thinking about with this team is maybe you just use Liquidation instead of Wave Crash. Like, I think Wave Crash is good for when you really need a big KO and you're not Last Respect up. I mean, it really only takes 2 of your Pokemon getting knocked out for Last Respects to be stronger than Wave Crash. But if you are in the rain, you know, Wave Crash is ultimately going to be your best move if they're both neutral. I think. Maybe Last Respects is stronger than Wave Crash even in the rain, but I'm not sure. I don't think it might be. Okay, it might be. It's kind of crazy. But anyways, so while max damage Last Respects may do crazy damage, sometimes you do need the rain boosted Wave Crash just to get certain KOs. If you're really feeling in a pinch, but that being said, I don't think that is always gonna be the best thing, because you do take quite a bit of recoil, and you know, the Wave Crash recoil plus the Life Orb recoil, it stacks up. So there's definitely times where Liquidation is gonna be not only enough, you know, damage, but to some degree better because you're not taking recoil, right? So there is that. But talking about the rest of the team, we've got the Flying AV Muck with, you know, just a nice round off move set to try to be able to hit as many things with decent damage as we can. Stone Edge, Ice Punch, Knock Off, Poison Jab. We have a Citrus Berry Rillaboom with Knock Off, Wood Hammer, U-Turn, and Fake Out, which I do think U-Turn at times could be high horsepower, but we're big chillin'. Covert Cloak Tornadus I think is really nice. Fast Tornadus is really nice as well. And Bleak Wind Storm can come in clutch for sure, if you really need it. We definitely had a game in the last video where it came in clutch. Trick Room Fluttermane I think is really nice for all the other teams trying to go really fast right now. And then the Focus Sash Chanpao should technically be Ghost Terra to optimize things, but I have Poison Terra. So, with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. If you do enjoy the content, please consider giving a like and subscribe. You know, we gotta help. We gotta keep growing the channel. It doesn't just grow itself. We need the support of the people. But with that being said, thank y'all. And let's keep doing the thing. Yeah, leave a comment though, you know, what Pokemon are you really enjoying using right now? Those are all good things. Okay. So this could be a little scary. What's my concern? I feel like my concern is that I don't feel like I have enough speed. Like, and even, I mean, I do have enough speed, so that's not really, like, true. But it's that I feel like I need to go slow, right? So I want to go, this technically is what I want to do, right? Like, I want to go Fluttermane, Rillaboom with my slow options in the back, so that we can just try to flip the room and do some fun stuff. But we do need to be careful about the adaptability Life Orb Basculegion if it does come out right away. So, something I'm actually thinking about doing here is Terra-Styling Fluttermane just to live the hit, and just going for a Wood Hammer. So I'm hoping that they Last Respects me, and I can just do this. But if not, it might lose me the game. Because if they just go for... If they go for Rain Dance, Wave Crash, which ultimately probably feels like their best play. Interesting. Okay. So we did get what we needed, which is good. We get the Trick Room. And I am going to keep pressuring the Basculegion slot. So I'm gonna Wood Hammer and go for the Dazzling Gleam. They go for Aqua Jet. It does some damage. Yes, so that would have worked better if we weren't in Trick Room, but we are. Okay. So we one-shot the thing that was actually a threat. And then we get the single target. They might live this. Yeah. They don't even have Sash too. But if we're being honest, I'm actually glad that they lived that, because that means they can only send out one thing right now. So all I actually have to do right now is just target the Tornadus with like U-turn or something and bring out Muck. Yeah, so let's go for U-turn and Dazzling Gleam. Okay. So very good play. Because if I had U-turned the other slot... How fast is their Rillaboom? Oh, no, because they're in Tailwind, right? I was like, that's absurd. But I think here... all we really need to do... because they have Terrid already, so the smartest thing I can do right now is bring out Muck and then U-turn. Or I mean, they haven't Terrid, I'm sorry. So the smartest thing I can do right now, I think, is U-turn here. And then I might even just knock off the Rillaboom. Okay, I don't love that. But we do go for the U-turn. They're doing what they can to stay in this game, which I respect. And they're definitely not going to expect Ice Punch if they bring out Landorus. But if they bring out Landorus, that could be bad. That could actually be bad. Not Zapdos. So I'm gonna go for Last Respects because it does less recoil. And should I risk knockoff not doing enough? Because I feel like it should do enough. Okay, it definitely doesn't. So I might lose. Dang it. I'm probably gonna lose. Unless we can really, like, do a number on this Muck. Or on this Zapdos, which actually, with the way this is shaping up, I might be able to do this. I forgot that I had 2 Pokemon and they have 1. Okay. So I think we win. I think if we just play this safe, we should win. So let's click Fake Out and Ice Punch. So we flinch them. We Ice Punch. Ooh, but they do that. So I think what I have to do is just go for the Stone Edge KOs now. They do have leftovers, which is like cool for them, I guess. I think we have enough bulk to get out of this. So let's just knock off and let's just go for the Stone Edge. They actually miss a Hurricane. And we hit our Stone Edge. Okay, good. GG's. Oh man, that was a game. That was definitely a game. Alright. Well, TR Fluttermane for the win. But yeah, I definitely... And see, again, like, this is the problem with moves like Woodhammer and stuff. Like, if they didn't KO their self, that would have kind of been a different game. But I think we still had enough momentum going in our favor. You do want to definitely take note, though, of the fact that, like, Chien-Pao is really good right now. Okay. I don't feel super good about this one. I want to lead, like, Rillaboom Torn because I can click Fake Out Taunt, right? But it just doesn't guarantee me anything. We bring Basculegion in the back, and maybe the Sabertooth Blade. We could bring Muck as like a just in case, right? And because this is the Muck video. But with that being said, Muck is definitely not going to get us out of every possible scenario. And we would like almost definitely like if we're not terroring Muck, we're not bringing Muck basically. And so that's kind of why I want to go for Chien-Pao. Especially because our main goal here is to stop Trick Room. So... if they have Covert Cloak Crustlia, they don't have Mental Herb Crustlia. Start Crustlando, I get that. So, unfortunately, just because of the way their team is, we always have to make the same play on turn 1. And the way they get around it is by having Protect, right? But this is what we have to do. We don't have a choice. So... okay. I would actually rather them get that switch out there, so I'm perfectly fine with that. If they bring in Ursaluna, that's, again, perfectly fine. And they are flinched, yes. So, I really don't have a reason to do anything drastic right now. I honestly kind of want to Woodhammer them and just like Weak Wind Storm as well. There's really, again, just no reason to do anything different in my opinion. You might see a... okay. So we do double connect Bleak Windstorm, which is great. And our Woodhammer does not KO, unfortunately. We go for Icy Wind. And interesting, they go for Fight. So at this point, they definitely have an interesting game plan going. I hope we brought Flutter main, because Flutter main would be the bring out right now. But we didn't. Okay. I think that's fine. I'm gonna bring out this Sabertooth. Then I'm gonna go for knockoff and just say the Iceman is getting KO. If you bring in Landorus, that's just funny. Yeah. So we KO Landorus. The grass disappears, unfortunately. They go for Moonblast, which does a lot, because they get a crit. And Crush shakes off the taunt, which is not good. So they bring out Heatran. But they already Terra'd. So technically, I can still win this with what's his face. What if I switch out Rillaboom for Basculegion and I click Sacred Sword here? Okay, so that should win us the game. They do crit the Basculegion though, which could lose us the game. But I think at this point we just bring back Rillaboom, and we can always win with Fake Out Aqua Jet, Last Respects Woodhammer. So we go Aqua Jet here, it will always get the KO, and we Fake Out here. Cool. So now, after this, on the next turn, we Last Respects the crest, and we would hammer the other slot, and we win. So just really good positioning on my part, I would say, is ultimately what is winning us these games, right? We always last respects crest, and we just literally always do this, like, yeah. I think they had the chance to set up Trick Room again, and while they didn't take it, I had ways around it by just Aqua Jetting Ursaluna, right? I think Ursaluna was already in Aqua Jet range, and so ultimately it's like, I mean, we did what we had to do, right? So GG. It's a good game. It was two really solid games there so far, so no matter what happens in the next one, I'm glad. But again, thank you all for tuning in, and definitely let me know what Pokemon you've been enjoying. Let me know what Pokemon you'd like to see me build a team around. I think Zapdos is a Pokemon I'm really looking forward to. And so, you know, you never know. Maybe we'll get a Zapdos team soon. I actually think a lot of the Kanto Pokemon seem like the Kanto birds seem really fun to build around in this meta. So, like, you know, I've been looking at Kanto Moltres and I'm like, is this heat? Is this the heat that the kids talk about? So, because... Actually, no. Because they can just follow me, so that's actually going to be a problem. I might have to lead Flutter Mane and Trick Room their Trick Room. I'm thinking that's going to be the way to win. So we lead Flutter Mane, we Trick Room their Trick Room, and we lead Muck? I don't love that, but I feel like it's probably what I have to do. So we lead Flutter Muck, we Trick Room the Trick Room, we bring Basculegion because it's ultimately good into their team, even though it needs to be careful. And then this. So I actually really like that. I think if they have a way to access a fast mode on their team, which they technically do, right, through Flutter Mane and Landorus, you know, that could give me a little bit of a problem. But I'm going to try to do what I can to navigate with a more, you know, slow. Match their slow with slow. So they actually lead the lead that I was not hoping for. Which, let's be honest, is funny. It is funny. Booster energy, speed. Interesting. The thing is, I kind of want to Terra Muck. And if I wanted to Terra Muck, I think I would have to switch into Rillaboom right now. And then Terra Muck and just go for the... I don't know why... Sorry, I don't know why it says Poison Jab. Oh, it's actually not. Okay. Well, that does explain some things. So we're gonna see what happens. They're not tearing anything, which ultimately I think is good for me. If we end up on the better end of the damage exchange here and have the ability to go for Wood Hammer and Ice Punch next turn, that would be very favorable. We are going to see them going for an Earthquake, which means we're on the positive end of this damage exchange. So a perfect turn on my part. We Ice Punch. We do a lot of damage. Now we go for Wood Hammer. And I'm actually gonna knock off. I'm just afraid of it not doing enough. Let's see. I mean, that was 4 times effective. We should be fine. Okay. So the Wood Hammer does, you know, not really a lot. The knockoff definitely will do some. And we actually do get the poison as well. So if they have a slow team, there's a chance that their Heatran is not fast. And if their Heatran is not fast, that would mean that I can actually go for U-turn right now. It's just that going for U-turn could lose me the game. So technically the better thing to do is to play defensively and to just say, like, let's switch into Basculegion right now and just knock off again. Yeah, so just really doesn't do a lot. You don't get burned, which is the more important thing. And, you know, now is kind of just the playing field. They do have leftovers, they do have Psychic Terrain, so they've got some things going for them, right? They bring back Flutter. I kinda want to click Protect. And what's the threat? Protect. So I'm trying, right? Like, I'm trying to play as best as I can here. We're not in an amazing position. We get some really good damage. So now the question is going to become, who can we safely sacrifice? And I'm actually thinking Rillaboom might be the most sackable Pokemon. No, I think Fluttermane is the most sackable. Not only is it the most sackable, it's the most might live this. So we should live this Shadow Ball, which we do. They land the Heat Wave. Fluttermane dies. But I'm really just trying to set up an endgame where Basculegion can win. So at this point we bring back Rillaboom. fake out here. I'm kind of thinking we just let them take... we let them take our boy. Yeah, okay. So at this point, I think we just win by clicking Aqua Jet. So I'm gonna knock off here, and I do think it's important to continue pressuring the, actually no, I think we just lost. If they have Terra Blast, we just lost. So we really need them to not have Terra Blast here, but based on the way they're playing, I think they do. So, yeah, we lose. GG's. Really unfortunate way to go out. I think there was a very straightforward win con that we just didn't pay attention to. And that was Last Respect's big damage. Yeah. So, really all I had to do was just... I think technically, even if we had faked out the Landorus and Last Respect the Heatran, we would have won. So kind of unfortunate. Not the way that I love ending things. So let's play another. Ooh, this looks like fun. Let's lead Rillaboom and Flutter with our slow guys in the back. So I feel like this is one of the ways that I use this team quite often, right? Like, if I don't feel comfortable matching their Tailwind, I just set Trick Room. And, you know, it works. But yeah, I think there was definitely ways we could have played that last one better. Like, actually switching out our Muck could have also helped, which is interesting. So, I'm interested to see what our opponent goes for here. I'm just going to... Yeah, so, I mean, it's a pretty telegraphed when they do that, and so, yeah. Should I save my Terra? Might as well. Yeah, so we one-shot Cleaver. We go for D-Gleam. Do big damage. Weaken Storm misses Flutter. They do get a one-shot on Rilla, but I think at this point we should just win. So I'm actually going to bring out Basculegion at this point because of the amount of damage it can do. And I'm going to click Deagling. I'm going to Terra. And I'm going to click I think it's fine. Because we know we have the bulk to get out of this, right? Like, our Flutter main just straight up does not get one shot by a Sucker Punch. And even better, they're not even going for it. So this is pretty much just our game. Simple and easy. Trick Room, Flutter, and Basculegion are a team. Trick Room, Flutter, Basculegion, and Muck. Then out comes the Urshi Fubar. So we click Deagling, and we give them some Jiao last respect. Battle was cancelled. Quick last win to end our video on a good note after that very unfortunate last one, which was, hey, every single match in this game, in this video, has been top notch. Like, they act like casual ladders. Oh, you're just gonna face cheese and you just beat everyone. It's like, no, these have been real opponents here, you know, and they've been making us work for it, and we've found really unique solutions to win that show off what our team can do, right? So big GG's, and to that person that beat me, GG's to you especially, and I wish I had gone for the last respects on Heatran. I should have realized it. I knew Heatran was the threat, but I was like, you know what, just KO Landorus. No, bad idea. With that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and have a good day, y'all.